We have some threatening skies, but nothing to get in the way for this game that we have in store for you this afternoon. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll run it. At the 35, he's got room. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get in the space and make the big gain.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
And it'll be the Colts with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, going to throw it. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Firing to the right, complete. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Quick give. It's Dykes. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Wants to throw. It's Ludwig. Rush right in his face. He gets away. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught. Breaks into the open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Out wide left, it's Sheriff.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Finds a crease, it's Abraham. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
From the gun, it's Abraham. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back to throw, it's Ludwig. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Changing the routes with his receivers. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Turns it loose. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Slips through the line. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. On the run, it's Abraham. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. The tag. Touchdown, Colts. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
One of the things I love about this linebacker, guys, is the versatility. He's not just good against the run. He not only can rush the passer, he can cover as well. Great job reading the QB's eyes, plucks the football out of the air, and he's not going down. He's not running out of bounds. He's taking this thing all the way back to the house.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. On the delay, it's Abraham. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's 2nd and short after a good run on 1st down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a 3rd and short situation. Are they going to run it 3 times in a row? The defense probably going to be ready for that.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Colts.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the 1st quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
On the return, it's Washington. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Final play of the quarter coming. Defense looks like they're coming. Looking to pass. It's Ludwig. Oh, pressure's coming. Finds some time. Across the 25, he's got room. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on 1st. They're all over it. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
The Colts offense set and ready to start this drive. The give to the left side. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
All right, on offense, you're trying to catch him napping on 3rd and long. You try to run the football, but good job by the defense not being fooled and giving themselves an opportunity now to get the ball back.
Yeah, and you got to do a better job not getting in 3rd and long. Offense has to be better on 1st and 2nd down, so you're not forced in these 4th down situations where now you're in limbo of what you want to do. And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The fake and wants to throw. Unloads to the right. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Sets his feet. It's Ludwig. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
He's got it. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Rush is on. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Just got rid of that one.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already being picked off multiple times, and that time, that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
They kick it away on 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Stepping to the right. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. He's changing the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Back open in the middle. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Looking to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Well, we saw them have to punt on the last drive. That's not the case so far this time. Much better job executing there on 3rd down. I know it's early. 3rd play of this drive, but picking that up, that should give this offense tons of confidence and a little bit of juju here moving forward.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you could see, just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And it'll be the Colts will punt this one away. Not a lot of room to field this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Off play action on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And those are frustrating. I mean, you throw it to the open guy, you make the right decision, and the big fella, Mr. Reliable, the tight ends, right? Like your security blanket over the middle of the field, just can't come up with the football.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Hit as he throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
On the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Hand it to the back. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got a man, it's Camarda. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Looking to throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And it'll be the Colts will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Complete to the left. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Move to his right. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. Let's start with Cincinnati taking on the number 13 team, the BYU Cougars.
Bringing it back. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll open the second half with a run. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Dropping back, it's Ludwig. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Drops back on first down. Look out! Got his man! Makes a grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Under pressure. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Wants to throw one first. Fires to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
From the gun, looking for a man. Left side, it's Abraham. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Going for 6. Makes the catch and gets the score.
Touchdown. Number 3. Hauls it in the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They marched 72 yards, and they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he's going to bring it out. And the returner will be dragged down. The Colts offense set and ready to start this drive. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
That is what I'm talking about. Every defensive players want those opportunities. Quarterbacks slide so much. When you can get a big hit on them, that's exactly what you want to do. Make him feel that now so it hurts later in the game.
Wants to throw on third. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And it'll be the Colts will punt it away on fourth down. He'll try to really get into this one. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. Great place to start for this offense. Dropping back, it's Ludwig. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Man, this defense has been ruthless all game long. Individual effort. They've got guys up front winning their one-on-one matchups, and they have been terrorizing this quarter.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. In the backfield, it's Abraham. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And we always go back and we look like, what was the play of the game? Those moments that were so big, that was huge for this offense, man. Already trailing in the football game, 3rd down and long situation to get that conversion and now get 1st and goal. A chance to cut into this lead. Really nice, big, opportunistic, timely play for this offense.
Rush right in his face. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Turning it on! And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime and just said, look, we've got to get more physical and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. It's complete to the right.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And it'll be the Colts with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to go up top on second down. Oh, pressure's coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Going for it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The ride. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. There he goes. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
And it's good enough for first down.
Neither of these teams cracking the top 25 as we are in the final week of the season. Let's take a look at where things stand right now. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Defense showing blitz here. On the draw, it's Abraham. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Ludwig. Out wide left, it's Sheriff. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Dangerous screen into traffic. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. From the gun. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. It's Sheriff. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Gain of 27 on the play.
This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Drops back on first down. Got it in the middle with Sheriff. Here's a look. Got some room, entered to the goal line. looks it into his hands, and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So an 82-yard drive there, and they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner goes down. The Colts offense set and ready to start this drive. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Second down to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. At the 45 on his way. All kinds of room to the right. He's at the touchdown, Colts. He got a step and just dusted the field. Extra point here will tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. To throw, it's Ludwig. Out wide right, it's Dykes. Still on his feet at the 45. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss, use his speed to make big plays.
Hits inside. It's Abraham. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
2nd and long here. They'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Sheriff. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The run inside, it's Dykes. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Right side, it's Ellington. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
First snap in the red zone on this drive. In the red area, it's Abraham. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Pulls it. Nowhere to go on that one. He's going to lose 5. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Keeps it moving, it's Abraham. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
Timeout by the offense.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rashad Downs going up top. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Fires to the tight end. Not much doing there. Just picked up a couple before going out of bounds to stop the clock.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. They're all over him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
A loss of 9 on the play. 3rd down coming up.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Got to find a completion on this one. Here's a throw downfield late. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct.